Another day, another event, another set of new loot boxes. This is getting pretty damn crazy now, ladies and gentlemen, because today is 2nd of May, right? So we have 4 full months behind us in 2024. We have the Lunar New Year event with loot boxes. We have the St. Patrick event with loot boxes behind us. And now we have the Mars event with, guess what, guys? Some more loot boxes right over here in front of you. And I'm going to open up 300 loot boxes, but in a little bit, because at first I want to talk about the contents of the loot boxes. I want to give you a quick tank review about every single tank inside the boxes, just so to give you a little bit of an overview if anything is even worth getting over here. And I will show you some gameplay action with the Nemesis tanks, Nemesis and the AAT tank over here as well, because those are the new tanks introduced with this loot box system over here. So yeah, you know, another set of loot boxes, guys. You have to spend, let me see, you have to spend, for example, 40 euros to get 50, or we have the 300 bundle over here as well, 450 for 5, 2181 for 25. You get some X5s on the top of that as well, equal to the number of boxes. The price, I think, is the same as with the St. Patrick, but it is expensive. Don't get me wrong, this stuff over here is expensive, and especially if we look at the content, there can be a lot of junk for you, like straight out junk for you. Like if you have plenty of premium days, it is not going to help you to get bombarded by premium day loot boxes over here, which, by the way, I was bombarded with quite a lot. You are going to see that. And by the way, I will at the end I will show everything, all the stats of what those 300 boxes gave to me. And also, what I really do not like seeing is that we have quite a, borderline controversial thing in those boxes, which is the experimental equipment units and components with up to 500 components from a single box. But I did questioning in the chat during my live stream today, and I saw only 2 players who got 500 the component drop right over here, which is listed right. So just keep that in mind. Once again, guys, don't hunt any components, don't hunt anything from those boxes. It is all 100% random. Is it worth your money? Well, you have to ask that from yourself. Is this game worth your money? Is it in good enough of a state for you to support it, right? Now, on the top of the tanks, we have commanders as well, Zulu, McCoy, and Scotty, with some 2D styles over here. Nemesis, AAT-60, M41, 90, GSOR, 56 TP, AMBT, Lansen, C, Tornvagn, Kari, and KPZ-07RH are the premium tanks. And to give you a quick overview of the tanks that are inside the boxes, I have to say that we do not have a lot of trash over here when it comes to the premium tanks. There are only 2 tanks which I, let's say, would not like to get. And those 2 tanks are a 56 TP, because in my opinion, this tank, yeah, the gun is quite nice. Yes, the gun handling is quite nice. -9 degrees of gun depression. It has a 390 alpha. All that is nice, but the rest of the vehicle, it is just like average at the very, very, very best. I would say many are going to struggle doing damage in this, and you can do damage. You can do more in many other premium tanks. So this is one of the tanks which I would not like to get. And the second one is Tornvagn. It can have its moments. It is like tier 8 WZ-114. You know, it hits hard, it is strong. Well, hull down, this tank is godlike, right? Because the turret is super strong when it is hull down. But the rest of the vehicle, it is slow. It is very, very slow. 11.63 power to weight ratio. And it is just too slow to do anything super significant significant. But as I said, it still can have its days, and there are people who really enjoy this tank. It definitely would not be my first recommendation. Now, moving on, let's talk about what do we have over here. We have Legapz M4190. This one actually I do enjoy quite a bit. It is one of those light tanks, what I play, and when I get a bad light tank map, I'm not super mad, because this tank can handle some bad scouting maps and can back itself up with the damage. It has 250 heat pen, it has 182 standard AP pen, and it has 102 high explosive pen, which is very, very nice, able to penetrate most of the sides. In the battles you are going to have, you know, other light tanks are easily penetrable, so it is quite a fun tank, I would say. So GSOR, I can say at first I really did not enjoy this tank at all, but the more I played with it, the more comfortable I got with the playstyle and the gun. So I would say this tank as well is quite okay to get from the boxes. Wouldn't hate it, but you know, average, still average, but not under average, I would say. Now, next up we have AMBT. AMBT is kind of a mixed bag. When I did the questioning in the chat, it was like 50-50. Some people really hated it, but some people really loved it. AMBT, a main battle tank, as you know, people like to call it. But I am somewhere in the middle, leaning more towards enjoying it, because there are not too many medium tanks that can take out, let's say, 1000 HP target with 3 shots in a row. And this tank can do that, right? But, you know, of course, if you empty your clip, your reload time is massively long, 40.69 seconds. But if you cycle 10-second reload just to work them down and then slap them back into the lobby with 360 alpha, I know it is a nice tank, nice ability on this tank, let's say, with minus 9 degrees of gun depression as well. I would say the main problem why sometimes I really hate this tank is the derpy gun handling. If you have played with AMBT, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The gun can be very, very derpy. When it comes to survivability, it has definitely some. This turret can bounce more than just couple shots because of its angling, but you know, don't stick it out too far. Don't expect to get any bounces. Still try to work, move back and forth, you know, don't make it easy for them to hit, because once they see this massive lower plate, you know, nothing is going to miss that. And so overall, I would say AMBT is not going to be the worst catch either. We have Lansen C over here left, and I left the 2 best ones, what we already had, as the final tanks to talk about. Lansen is also slightly above average, I would say, for me. It has a solid gun, 320 alpha, with minus 10 degrees of gun depression. That helps you quite a bit. It has a decent power to weight ratio, or actually very good power to weight ratio. It is like very nimble tank. It's if you're more knowledgeable of the positioning, its repositioning is very nice in this, and you can do some great things in Lansen C. It doesn't have too much armor, so everything that can see you is going to penetrate you. You have to watch out for that. It is like class cannon-ish tank, I would say. So, now talking about final 2 tanks that we already had in the game. First up, Kari. Of course, this tank is top tier. This is top tier premium tank for sure. With 500 alpha, with high AP penetration and very high premium AP, close to 300. AP is like the best ammunition in the game, and also 90 high explosive with 630. To have 500 alpha with good gun handling, minus 7 degrees of gun depression, even without having a turret, is a good combo, guys. This tank slaps very, very hard, and definitely a good catch. And finally, we have the Kampfpanzer 07, which is also very, very good tank, but I would say this one is more for advanced players, because it has very low alpha. It has fast reload time, but it has very low alpha, so to make this tank work or to get maximum use out of it, you need to put yourself out here more often than with the bigger alpha and longer reload tanks. So you need to know what you're doing. You need to be aware of your surrounding, like who can damage you and whatnot. But having very good mobility, very good DPM, and excellent, like crazy DPM with 90mm millimeters penetration and 320 alpha high explosive rounds is definitely something to look out for. So those were all the tanks that we already have in the game, and now by Wargaming guys, the biggest selling point about those boxes should be the Nemesis and AAT-60. Out of those two tanks, which I personally prefer more is AAT-60. Overall, describing those tanks is they are pretty decent, guys. They are not terrible, not the greatest either. But why I prefer AAT-60 more is because the gun handling feels very, very nice, even without stabilizer. My main setup, which I was playing it with, was turbo, ventilation and rammer, and DPM got up to 2929, so almost 3000 DPM with bounty equipment and with food. Minus 10 degrees of gun depression, good aim time, good accuracy, 0.30, decent mobility, top speed not the greatest one, of course. Without turbo it has 44 top speed, but with turbo 49, reverse speed up to 25 with turbo or 22 without it. Decent power to weight ratio, close to 20, so it moves around on the battlefield quite nicely. It doesn't need coated optics when you use ventilation, and overall it felt very good. Now, when it comes to the armoring of this, it doesn't have much. I was playing it in some hull down positions. The only armoring it is going to have if you're maxing out the hull down is your driving skills, basically. You being able to take the shot very fast, and while they try to take it, you have already, you know, left the building, let's put it that way. And when they hit the top of your turret, it is going to be a bounce, as you can see, but the lower part of the turret is auto pen. Like everything basically you hit in the center is auto pen. If you hit the edge, very angled part of the armors, yes, you can get some ricochets, but overall I wouldn't say this tank is very stacking and packing with armor. So it felt comfortable to play. The gun was working. You know, if you like glass cannon tanks with not the highest alpha, but you know, good DPM, this might be something for you, right? If, of course, you are able to get it from the loot boxes, and if you are going to spend any money on it. But my job over here right now is just to let you know what I honestly think about the tank. Would it be good for every player level? Maybe, once again, more for more advanced players, just to take the maximum use out of it, because how unforgiving it can be when you are out of position. You can get slapped very, very fast. Then, yeah, I would say between those two tanks, those new tanks, this one is more for more advanced players, the AAT-60, compared to the Nemesis, because Nemesis, it forgives you more mistakes. Like talking about the armor right away, let's go over here. You can see that it has more red, a lot more red than the AAT-60 had, right? But if you didn't know about any of the weak spots over here, then there is a frontal weak spot on the upper plate which can be penetrated. Right under the gun there is a weak spot for you as well. Even when you are using your gun depression, just aim under the gun and you will see the green indicator popping up, and of course the commander hatch as well, which is pretty big. So it has armor, but at the same time it feels like it doesn't have armor. And what is the selling point of this tank is the higher alpha. It has 420 alpha damage, and I was playing it with ventilation, stabilizer and tank gun rammer, and I can say that the gun handling definitely was decent. Like, I was hitting most of my shots relatively close to where I was trying to aim it. And I cannot say too many bad words, honestly, about the gun handling. So if you're able to aim, if you're able to take the shots, usually those tend to go where you're aiming. So this is what I want to see from a long reload time, higher alpha medium tanks, just like that. But overall, it felt like I was playing this game in a slow motion in this tank. I don't know how to explain it. And because it has the higher alpha, 420, which tends to hit usually where you aim, I would say this is compared to the AAT-60. This is more like everyone's tank, you know, for average players or less experienced players as well. This tank is definitely better for less experienced players than AAT-60 is. So still don't treat it as a heavy tank by any means. It is going to get slapped left, right and center if people figure out how to finally hit it or penetrate it, because it actually has very many sneaky weak spots over there. So yeah, minus 10 degrees of compression as well, pretty damn nice. Now, after a quick review of every single loot box tank, about the content of loot boxes, let me show you me opening 300 loot boxes live. We did that live during the live stream, and you are going to see different sides of lucks. I start off very hot, guys. Spoiler alert. Well, you're going to see that in a second. I start off very hot opening the boxes, but I would say the last 200 boxes we are opening, well, you can see that what you can get potentially. I did once again quick quiz in the chat, or quick questioning in the chat, who opened and what did they get. You know, as always, I got very lucky answers, opening 50 boxes with 3 premium tanks, and I got unlucky answers full of junk and only 1 guaranteed premium tank. So, you know, you're going to see that in this opening as well if you separate those boxes into 50 sections, for example. Anyway, enjoy, and I will see you at the end, where I show you all the details as well. Let's open it, and we need to do that one click at a time, or one box at a time. And the first box is 1 premium day. Now, if you do not have any premium days, well, hooray, you are in luck. And I believe we are definitely going to skip this animation. You know, first, I don't know, 3 boxes, let's show the animation, and another premium day right over here. Well, depends where you are with your account. For example, for me personally, the premium days are most useless thing to get, because, you know, opening holiday ops boxes and whatnot, I have accumulated quite a lot of them. But, you know, maybe you need those premium days, then congratulations, right? Anyway, let's keep on. Wait, do we have anything else other than premium days over here? Or not? Okay, that is lagging. And we have a commander. Yes, we're able to get commanders over here as well. But we had someone in the chat who said they opened over 100 boxes and didn't get all the commanders. So once again, watch out for that, please. Watch out for that. Let's keep on clicking. 50 components right over here. I did save my credits, my premium days, my big books, not the small books. All the boosters as well. It is lagging again. No, okay, it didn't lag. It just gave the 1 premium day. More components right over here. And experimental equipment units. So that's, you know, like 100 components. More components. Of course, like which drops are going to help my account the most are the experimental ones over here. And of course, I would like to get the premium tanks, right? This is just showcasing a little bit of a statistic. You know, we can keep track opening 50 boxes at a time, because there is a 50 box bundle basically for sale. And well, what do you know? I was lucky as hell, right? After opening 27 boxes. No, not even 27. 17 of them. Sorry. 17 of them actually. Not 27, 17. Yes. Sorry for that. AAT, this is the brand new tank, what some of you may or may not want to get. We are going to play with those new tanks as well. That is rigged. Like, what can I say? 20, what can I say? 20 boxes, that is absolutely rigged. Guys, please, Use your head. Everyone's luck is different. That is crazy luck what I just had. Keep that in mind. Dude, I shouldn't even upload this video. Like, look, you can get only one premium day opening 50 boxes in a row. Statistically, or let's say theoretically, it is possible. There is a possibility for that. Just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. And now we're looking for some duplicates, right? Now we're looking for some duplicates and, of course, those things. You get bunch of decals. You get those improved personal reserves as well. Let's go. 50,000 credits. Premium day. Wait, have I seen anything bigger than one premium day? And we got this Scotty. Scotty, who doesn't know? Actually, that Scotty knows a lot. Camouflage Borg. And first 50 boxes. A lot of premium days, like a lot of single premium days. And also quite a lot of those components, actually. When I started, I had exactly 2,000 components, so easy to keep track. And those are the first 50 boxes. Okay, so first 50 boxes, yes. Extremely lucky. Extremely lucky. To open up both tanks like that. Almost back to back. Alright, now let's open next 50 boxes, but now it is, a little bit skewed with the guarantee drop, which is coming. Never mind. Yeah. We got the compensation for AMBT, 9,850. So once you have every single tank from the boxes, you start getting the compensations. Let's reset now again. And let's go. Experimental equipment. Good to see that. Now, there is a lot of junk in it. Like, if you have more of an endgame account for you, there is a lot of junk in those boxes as well, which you do not need. All right, we got the McCoy as a commander as well. Zulu, McCoy, Scotty. Was there anything else? Or was that it? Was there any other commanders? And one premium day. Let me quickly check. No, 3 commanders. Okay, so I got all the commanders. But once again, as I said, someone in the chat said they opened over 100 boxes and didn't get all the commanders. You know, like those type of things are just junk. And imagine if you open 50 boxes like that. The experimental equipment pieces also seem to be lagging a bit. Well, also this time was... Even before the guaranteed drop. Okay, that's, if I'm not mistaken, that is the first big training book. If I'm not mistaken. Just clicking. Triple credit booster drop. I have 274 now, and when I started I had 250. So I have received 24 so far. $100 boxes down and 4 premium tanks in total, right? 100 boxes down and 4 premium tanks in total. So basically running 2 times above average. Are we going to beat the guaranteed reward this time as well? 22 boxes left. A single drop over here. No, that has value for sure. No value. No value. Definitely no value. Definitely no value. Alright. Keep summering those Klingons again. 3 premium days. Monsters. I had 700, no. Yeah, I had 724 folks so 30 received this so far. All right, so seems like this time this 50 box streak showcases, you know, what potentially could happen. There was a lot of junk. A lot of junk. And that's the guaranteed one, right? Yep. And they got the lowest guaranteed the lowest compensation, 6,700. So, once again, keep that in mind. Those 50 boxes were kinda ass. While the previous 50 or 75 boxes, let's say, were amazing, right? That was number 5, if I'm mistaken. Chat, can you confirm? That was number 5? Even though we should have 3. Okay, it was fine, confirm it. Roger. Those, you know, you spend a lot of money on boxes, you see that all the time, this is off. But, then again, nobody's forcing you to buy anything. You don't have to buy any boxes, 0 boxes. And then my father always used to say, what he's saying, that every time there's a lotto, he's always winning because he never buys a ticket. Smart guy. And that is box number 150. Alright, so box number 150, 5 premium tanks. 5 premium tanks. So now the start was very hot. And now it is slowing down heavily. Just junk. Oh, yeah, no, everything can help, of course, but you get points as well, I'm trying to say. You get points. No time for combos. 50 boxes until the next guarantee one. So no special drops in the middle of 150. That's what 50. Okay, a little bit ahead of curve. Actually, that is the lowest. Sorry, yeah, I said the Lansen C was the lowest duplicate to get, but actually the light tank, yes, 5,800 gold duplicate. But you know, it's something. So how will you rate those the last 150 boxes? Definitely not perfect. Especially if you have next. Maybe take a look at next. I'm not going to go for the look as well. After we go them. Premium days. Those single premium days. Okay, survival suit. I have not seen a single 500 component drop yet. There was 100 component drop, but not a single 500 component drop. 50, we have seen those couple times. The experimental drops have also slowed down quite a bit. 4 more boxes and we are 200 boxes in. 4 more. Alright. There is Lansen C compensation again. So that is premium tank number 7. After 200 boxes. Compensation-wise, the last 3 compensation have been on the lower side, but it's still compensation, so I can't cry about that. But boost, bring 25 left until the guaranteed. We did get ahead of the curve last 2 times with the duplicates. Because I believe what most people want to see from those boxes are the new tanks, right? Are the brand new tanks. 69 boxes left, funny number. $50k credits. Premium day, like so many single premium day drops. I hope, guys, if you buy those boxes, I hope you need premium days. If you don't, there are a lot of boxes which are a waste for you, like actual waste. Boosters. 4 more for guaranteed. Open next. Okay, is this AMBT? Right? No, 56 EP. 56 EP. Which is, yeah, not, I guess. So there's at least 1 more guaranteed. But it shows the difference. Those 300 boxes, that's nice. You showcase the difference at least. The difference between the start of the opening and the end. That's been pretty much again. Green one side. 100 crazy components. Yeah, I stopped getting those components as well, actually. I stopped getting those components as well. Green day. Okay, so equipment piece. Green day. Component. Booster premium day. Component. Okay, show me 500 ones at least. Has anyone... hey, chat. Has anyone seen 500 who has opened boxes? Has anyone even seen the 500 component drop? I know we had one guy who opened 500 boxes and got around 2,000 components in total. 125 boxes, no 500. I get 500. Okay, there is one. There are two who have seen in the chat right now. 14 more clicks or 15 more clicks. I hope you have watched this opening from the start to finish to see the difference, you know? Actually getting 8 boxes before guaranteed Lansen C, 6,700 compensation. So now 9 more chances to get something out of curve again. Who believes? Who believes? Okay, experimental. Nice. 4 more. Premium day. Premium day. Premium day. And the final one. Can we finish off with just a single premium day and nothing else? Beautiful. Okay. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, after opening all 300 boxes, what I noticed me getting was 4 million credits. The low amount of credits actually surprised me after opening 300 boxes, 4 million credits, so if you need credits, definitely those boxes are not for you. When it comes to the experimental equipment pieces, I got 12 level 1 equipment pieces and a plus 1,450 components, which according to the chat, the results was kind of a low roll as well. There was one other viewer who opened 300 boxes and they got 20, or was it 25? I think it was actually 25 level 1 experimental equipment units and 2,000 components, so, you know, I got the low end of that. I got one big training book. I got 105 premium days. So if you have plenty of premium days, you don't need more, well, then definitely this is something you do not want to get, but you can get a lot of those, which is once again dropping the value of that. Then with all the duplicates, because I had all the other previous tanks, I needed to hit 2 Nemesis and AAT-60, and the rest of the premium tanks were compensation. Because of that, I did get 56,000 gold out of it. Then 68 credit personal reserves, 74 tank experience boosts, aka reserves, and also 77 crew and 3 XP big reserves. So this is full statistic what I got from those boxes. Now, is it worth it? I would say no. Definitely no. Like, for the amount of money 300 boxes are worth, if you want to buy that bundle, that is... I wouldn't say it is worth it. Yes, I got like some duplicates, I got some gold, but... you know, a lot of things like which I didn't need. I didn't need 105 premium days. I got 1 training book. I got 4 million credits. I had hundreds of crew XP boosts. I had hundreds of credit boosters, or crew XP boosts, yes, personal reserves, and I had hundreds of tank XP boosts as well. If you are low on those, well, yes, it is going to be way more valuable for you, but if you don't need them, just, you know, think about that, what you need, what you want to get, and so on. Anyway, I hope it was helpful for some of you, showcasing the inside of the boxes, just my side, just my luck of it. You saw 2 different sides to the coin, at first being lucky, and after that getting hammered by the 1 premium day drops over there. I hope the premium tank quick reviews was helpful for you as well. You know, I hope you got something out of it. Maybe a little bit of entertainment at least. I thank you so much for tuning in. I got you next time, beautiful people, with something else. Stay awesome, take care, and bye.